And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Elbow shot. And the shot no good, a bit short. So it's UCLA picking up the win. Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Decker. And it's Evans in at the power forward position.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Did not need two hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Outside Hill. Now here's Evans. D right on him. Here's the break. And there it is again from him. Shot good from Navarro. Freak's got 7.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Shot clock at 6. UCLA needs to get off a shot. Good. And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. The Bruins leading by 4. So on the floor for UCLA. Navarro, he's in at shooting guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at center. Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. Takes it from 10. That's good. Freak's got 9 points.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bruins.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
The shot will not go. Hill with some nice D. Wisconsin trails by 7. Feeds to Decker. Outside Hill. Top of the key. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hill's got 5 points so far. Pass to Campbell. Dishes it to Freak. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And the Badgers with possession here. After the Bruins picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Evans. And it's Freak with the rebound.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Kept alive. Pass to Free. Here's Navarro. The Badgers pull it in. Hawkins with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
That'll do it for the first half. The Bruins on top. They lead by 9. And we'll see you right back here after the break to start the second half of the college championship game. Right here on 2K Sports. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in the power forward. And he gets it to go. 17 points for Freak.
And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing the player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
Here's Navarro. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And Down it goes, jamming that one home.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Navarro, he's in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. And it's Barton in at the 2 guard. Here's Decker. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Navarro can't get it to go, so the Badgers will take it the other way. Hawkins with it. Out defended by Freak, doubled by Navarro, and Hill has it in the corner. Kicks to Gibson, the 11-footer, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on for the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, Freak.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it.
And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Freeze checked in for Barton. And Freak throws it down.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
And the basket good. Freak's got 23. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bruins.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Decker following the basket by Freak. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bruins.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressures from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
too. It sure is. It sure is.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Freak taking 2 shots.
I'm allergic to missing.
And both free throws good from Freak. And the Badgers with possession here. Payton dishes to Fisher. Outside Conley. Pass to Payton. The feed now to Fisher. Back to Payton. Walker is screen on Morris. Payton kicks to Walker. Back to Payton. And it's Fisher in the corner. There's the triple. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
For 3.
So it's UCLA picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are